All right, so what have you learned in the music world that you can apply into business world?
Well, the only thing you have in the music world that you can sell is your integrity, and in the business world that would be called your brand. But it's more than just a brand. A brand is something which, well, no, it's a kind of brand, I suppose, because you get different levels of integrity in the music industry. On the one hand, there's the X factor, which has no integrity at all, and is just the medieval equivalent of the stocks, where people turn up and they throw rotten fruit at them, and the guys that get the least amount of rotten fruit thrown at them get to advance to the next stage, and then there's a prize at the end, you know. So, and that's it basically. Whereas at the other end of things, you get the Iron Maiden situation, where we have created our own niche, our own identity, and we resist the rest of the world in trying to change it, because we exist and we do not adapt artistically to any other regime except our own. So that's a purely artistic concept at the middle of it. Now, in order to make that happen, we actually have a very robust defense mechanism, which consists of managers and lawyers and people like that. So somebody comes along and says, "Hey, Iron Maiden perfume," and we go, "No." "But you'd make loads of money," and we went, "Yeah, but it's bullshit. So no." So we do things that we think are appropriate. I mean, yeah, we're there to make a living, but we look at stuff and very, very carefully. We protect our not just our image, because we don't, as people, have much of an image, really. I mean, in terms of being celebrities and all that sort of stuff, and hanging out in nightclubs and going to, you know, the kind of magazines OK and Hello and all these magazines. We don't do any of that, and we don't want to. We leave that up to other people who define their brand that way. You know, some people have an image that relies upon that, and that's what they're selling, I guess, you know. But we don't do that. Our artistry, if you like, is reflective of our fan base, of our niche, which is how I'm able to go and do things about, you know, talking business type things and be an airline pilot and things like that, because actually it doesn't conflict with what happens in Iron Maiden. It's because it's not related. It's actually entirely separate. But that's one thing that you can learn, that I've learned in terms of looking at how I approach other things that I do, is like, where do I want to be with whatever business I'm involved with? Do I want to be Hello Magazine, or do I want to be the Iron Maiden integrity? And I know which one I'm more comfortable with. You know, I feel comfortable saying no. I feel more comfortable turning things down because they're not right, than just going, "Oh yeah, any publicity is good publicity." Nonsense. It's not true.